What it added up to was that I'd shocked my poor son. I'd put him inside on my wife's word.
Steve-o.
What I had to do, first of all, was get Susan's blood off the floor. I couldn't stand seeing it.
Cliff?
How do you get on?
Oh, yeah. They've taken Steve in full-time.
Where's Susan?
Gone.
Out somewhere?
No, for good, as far as I know. You know what they say about bloodstains? Funny thing, they're right. I'm gonna have to get some stuff.
You need a drink.
Yeah, I've had one. Or two.
Well, you need another one. Doctor's orders. Here, drink.
You were onto her.
I wasn't sure.
She thought you were.
I am now. I've just been having a chat with a chum of mine, a police surgeon.
What? Did you say who?
No, of course not. We just talked theory. These blokes see a lot of self-inflicted wounds. Now, if you come at me with a knife, I try and protect myself by holding my arms up like this. So I take the slash on the hand, or the wrist, the inside of it, or the forearm, inside again.
What about Susan's wound?
It was here, on the outside.
I see.
When you took him in, I tried to stop you.
Oh, you couldn't have done. Not then. Not a chance. I could think of nothing but what he'd done to Susan. I had to get him away from her. Get him locked up. On her word.
It's okay, Stan.
Cliff, I'm going to tell them. It was all a mistake.
My name is Stanley Duke. My son is a patient here.
D-U-K-E?
That's right. If I could just explain.
I'm afraid you can't see him.
Why not?
It says here,
Well, what does it say?
visiting restricted.
That's not why I came. I want to see Dr. Collings. It's very urgent.
Got an appointment?
I rang about half an hour ago to try.
Yes, but she's not here.
When will she be?
I can't say. She's got a lot of outside work, special engagements. You can't just come in and expect...
This is extremely important to me and to my son. It affects his treatment here. I must insist on seeing someone in authority. A very serious mistake has been made.
What have we done?
You?
What are we supposed to have done?
It's not anything to do with the hospital.
Then why are you here?
My son was admitted yesterday.
You brought him in yourself.
Yes, I did, and that's the mistake.
Bring the wrong fella.
That comment is why I am not prepared to discuss it with you. I want to see a responsible person.
Classified dangerous.
He shouldn't have been.
Who says so? You.
Yes.
Thank you very much for the professional opinion, sir.
I am noting every word of this.
Well, she's writing it down. Even better.
I'll find someone. Let me past.
No, Squire. Not you.
Who said so?
Strict orders.
You going to throw me out?
No. The cops can, huh? When we call them.
Bloody hell do you think you're up to? Stanley Duke? You could have killed me.
No, I drive better than that. I'm sorry, it was the only way to get to speak to you. It's about Steve.
Just a moment. You don't always see it. This time you do. Go on, Stanley.
It was all a misunderstanding. There was no knife attack.
So I was right. You invented it to get rid of him.
Let me explain.
Nobody was hurt, in fact.
Yeah, she was. My wife was.
With a knife?
Steve didn't do it.
Then who did? You?
Don't talk rubbish.
Did she do it herself?
It was an accident.
Well.
I misunderstood.
All right, off you go. On your way. You too, Robert. Last night, I managed to talk to the boy. He had no knowledge of any stabbing.
There you are, then.
No, not so fast. That could mean he simply didn't know what he'd done. His mind was a blank. That can be the most dangerous state of all.
Not Steve.
We don't take any risks.
He's detained.
That's right.
How long?
My decision.
My God, Collins. You really are the bloody limit. You're acting on what I said to you yesterday.
Your personal assurance.
I am here now to explain.
And try to take that assurance back.
Don't you ever listen!
Got trouble, Dr. Collings?
No, it's all right, Pete. Take care of Robert, will you?
Come on, Robert, old man.
Steve and I are good friends, you know. I get a most rewarding response.
Oh, he's talked to me, too. Yeah, he's told me that I'm not his father, that his mother's not his mother. He's an artifact assembled to fight the beings from hell.
Of course, all of that. And you know who the devil is? Or God? Think about it, Stanley. I'm building an amazing case history. Quite a classic.
On Steve?
On both of you.
What have you said?
You'll be able to read it someday.
I'll stop you.
Oh, you're worth the full in-depth treatment, Stanley. And believe me, you're going to get it.
Your wife? Let me know if I'm getting this wrong. You don't mean the boy's mother, the lady of theatrical persuasion?
No, Susan. She came here with me.
Oh, of course. Well, I was struck by her intelligence and good sense as well as her looks. Oh, dear. How could she hope to get away with it?
Well, she didn't.
Yes?
Alfred, the University of British Columbia. Did you tell them about the new schedule?
I informed them about the change of dates. I didn't forget. Hold on. I'll try to get things moving. Trouble is, I'm off to Canada on this lecture tour. But before I go, now, let me see. I think you should get your wife to make a full statement in writing for submission to the hospital managers. Can you do that?
Susan's gone.
What do you mean?
When she thought I doubted her story, she walked out, left me.
Oh, Mr. Duke, you have my profound sympathies. Do you know where she is?
With her mother.
The traditional move at her age. Remarkable. Well, you must get in touch with her. Must. Yes? Oh, well, I was wrong then. I was quite certain I'd...
Well, you didn't. Now I have to go through the whole thing again myself.
Yes, check it yourself. Right through. In case I...
Idiot.
Do you remember my asking you if you thought all women were mad?
Yes, I do. And I said, not all of them.
Mad people can't run their lives. They're incapable of dealing with reality. What woman is, really is, I mean, no, they're not mad. They're all too monstrously sane. That's the whole trouble. The whole trouble.
Hello, Susan.
Susan's working from home.
Oh.
Can I help?
No, never mind. I'll try again.
All right.
Stanley?
Oh, Harry, I was just calling you.
How long have you been in that job?
About 18 months longer than you've been in yours. That's,
Ever thought of making a change?
not seriously.
Sit down. That young chap in your office, your number 2. What's his name? Morgan Wyndham.
Otherwise, Taff.
You think he's capable of running the show there for a time?
Well, I reckon that's what he would be. Capable. Doesn't get ideas much. Why?
Well, I doubt whether advertising manager has ever been the ideal outlet for your particular kind of expertise.
Harry, you wouldn't be trying to tell me something.
Yes, I would. I'm telling you, as of now, your services in your present post are no longer required. But your services as motoring correspondent for this newspaper are very much in demand.
Eh?
Do you want the job?
What about Rufus?
Rufus Hilton is leaving us. Between you and me, I've been a bit unhappy about Rufus for some time, but last night, fate intervened in the form of the traffic police. Rufus was caught 3 times over the limit. You can't have a motoring correspondent without a license.
When's he going?
Right away. He's getting a... Well, it's not a golden handshake, but at least it's a handshake. So I looked about me and I thought, why not Stan, who loves cars and knows about them?
Thank you, Harry.
Do you want it?
Of course.
Yes, I read your occasional pieces, and, you know, I like your style. Now, I want to extend the car column to 3 times a week, not just crits of new models, but pure design. I mean, cars of the future, pollution, ecology, etc., etc. Salary increase, of course. Say, 10,000. Starters, anyway.
I hope you're pleased, Stanley.
My son is mad. My wife has just left me.
My God, has she?
I don't seem to be able to take things in anymore, but... Thank you very much.
So start up when you're ready. Take time off, as long as you like.
Thanks.
Take the rest of the week. There's some of Rufus's stuff still in hand.
Rufus, I'm sorry.
You swine. You devious, conniving, crawling lump of filth.
What are you talking about?
You got my job off me.
You did it yourself, Rufus.
I've watched you arse-licking. Running to that old bugger for sympathy. Be nice to me, Harry. I've got a loony to keep.
You keep your mouth off, Steve.
You're not much better. Like father, like son, eh? Runs in the family.
Cleared your desk. Finish and get out.
It's not the end of me, boy. I know every trick in the game.
You're still pissed.
You won't be able to enjoy it for long. I'll see to that. I'm gonna get you, you creep, when you least... You hear me?
Is that Rufus yelling?
Who else?
Tell by the booze in the voice. What happened?
You'll find out. Harry wants to see you.
Huh?
It's all good, Ted. It's all good. Go on.
Stan? Stanley, what's happened?
I got promoted. Lindsay was a good listener. She made some faces and a few noises at high or low points, but none of those prompts I'd known females to hand out so as to stay in shot while someone else tried to talk.
Not the Susan you knew and loved, eh?
That's why I couldn't take it in at first. I simply couldn't believe.
You wouldn't.
Why did she marry me?
Why did you marry her, you mean? Oh, no.
Put it that way around.
Stanley, you were a good catch. You do all right, but you don't compete with them. You gave them a lot of rope and... Oh, what the hell? Stan, you're a nice guy.
I never married you.
No?
Perhaps I should have tried harder.
Or I should. Remember the list you said I was making? You still got the car. Sorry. It's not silly joke time, is it? I've got a lot to do this afternoon. But afterwards, Stan, you're not going back to that empty house. Here we are. Come in.
How long have you been in this place?
Quite a while.
I came here once.
Twice?
What happened to Barry?
He's somewhere in California.
Hear from him?
I get cards. Birthday, Christmas. He never forgets. Or perhaps it's his computer.
He left his ghost.
I'm giving those oars to the jumble. And that bloody hi-fi. Big and cheap and makes a nasty noise, just like him. I'm warming those things up. It's all a bit hand to mouth, I'm afraid. Drink.
Lindsay.
Drink it while it's hot.
What time is it? Are you going to the office?
No, I'm taking the shuttle to Glasgow, Stan.
Why? What?
I've got a new job. You're not the only one. It's confirmed yesterday. I came to tell you about it, and then... well...
I thought we...
I know you did, love. I let you. And now I'm as bad as the others. I'm going to rat on you.
But just a minute.
It's a career move, Stan. Up there, I'll be running the whole women's page, not just Cassie's bloody little corner. I'm sorry to rush. I've got to see them again to make arrangements and find a place to live.
I'll run you to the airport.
No. It only means another goodbye, Stan.
Of course. I see.
I'll be back to empty this place.
Call me then.
I've made your breakfast. Clear up, will you, and switch everything off.
Dreams are the children of an idle brain, begot of nothing but vain fantasy. That's all delusions are. Dreams.
Dr. Collins, what do you feel?
I think that's a load of obsolete thinking. I think delusion material is vitally important. A schizophreniform disorder can bring a whole mass of significant data to the surface.
As in psychoanalysis, you mean?
Oh, that's just indulging fantasies. I'm talking about triggering off a whole printout from the brain storage system.
And have you seen this happen?
I've made it happen. The skill lies in decoding it, of course.
An example, come on.
Well, I've a patient at the moment. A young man who actually believes himself to be tormented by antediluvian beings from hell, which he says is the sun. They're directed, of course, by the devil.
Of course.
The devil being the patient's own father who wants to destroy him.
Isn't this your pet theory?
He's now fabricated a second, quite harmless father figure, and there may be a third. God and the devil may be closer than you think. And his collective name is Dad.
Well, with that stimulating thought, I'm afraid we have to leave family...
St. Kevin's. Will you put me through to Ward 7, please?
Ward 7?
You have a patient there named Stephen Duke. I wonder if you could tell me how he is.
I know that voice. I'm good at voices. You were a very naughty bloke the other day.
Please, just tell me.
He's okay. What else can be expected, know what I mean?
I thought I was starting on delusions myself, but there was somebody on my tail. But there's always got to be a car behind the car in front, isn't there?
Go away, Stanley.
I want to see my wife.
She's not here.
She is. I rang her office.
You can't come in.
Alethea, stop behaving like a squatter resisting the bailiffs.
That was uncalled for.
So, you forced your way in?
We're full of tricks, we South London boys. We're very artful. By the way, I am now a feature writer, so you'll have to start showing me some respect.
I forget which paper.
The one you don't take. Where's Susan?
She's where she belongs. With us.
I want to talk to her.
And I want to talk to you since you're here. Come inside. Have you any idea what she's been through?
As a matter of fact, I have.
In that case, you're being incredibly insensitive.
I don't agree, lady.
What you don't seem to realize is that an attack by an armed madman causes severe psychological damage. It's called trauma.
Oh, is it?
She's been incredibly brave. She's hardly talked to us about that awful incident.
I'm not altogether surprised.
Really?
That's what I want to see her about. It seems there's been some kind of error.
Error? What kind of error?
The only error, it seems to me, was made by your son when he failed to make his blows fatal.
If she hadn't managed to fight him off.
Obviously, he wanted her dead.
A small, frail woman against that? I don't know how she stood up to him. I really don't. My little sister.
Steve isn't violent.
How could you possibly say such a thing?
It should be in Broadmoor.
And your own part in it was disgraceful. You left her alone with him?
At the mercy of a madman.
How could you have done that?
Can you imagine what it feels like to face a maniac with a knife?
Yes, I can.
Indeed.
I think Susan imagined it rather well, too.
What do you mean?
That's what I want to see her about.
No.
Susan, you've got to speak, love.
Love? That's not a word for you to use.
That's just the way they talk in Balham or wherever he comes from. How are you today, love? Here's your ticket, love. Mind the doors, love.
You vulgar old bitch, lady. Susan!
Stanley, come back here. Stanley.
I never saw this.
Well, you never came here. This is my room. They kept it for me.
Susan, you're 38.
Leave my daughter alone.
I am not talking to your daughter, I'm talking to my wife. You've got to take it back, sir.
I don't know what you mean.
In writing, and sign whatever needs signing.
No.
For Steve's sake.
For Steve's sake, the best thing is to keep him inside until he's cured.
But not as a criminal maniac.
Do you realize what you're asking? I'm not just a nobody, Stanley. I'm someone with a name and a reputation among people who really matter and who think very, very highly of me. And now, you're demanding that I make myself into a laughingstock by saying that I cut myself on purpose.
You're talking about appearances.
Yes, I am. They are important to me.
I am talking about Steve's life. Susan?
Alethea is phoning the police.
Get out, Stanley. Just get out of here.
A total write-off, she was. The cops got busy tracing Rufus and charging him with dangerous driving. I didn't care much. My beauty was dead. He took the rest of the day, hanging about and making statements. And then, my last chance seemed to be, after all, Noel.
Bert? You Bert?
No, sorry, I'm a parrot.
Stanley! Isn't it wonderful? Just shout the word about and all the pals come running. Look at them, aren't they lovely?
It's about Steve. Now listen.
A whole season, isn't it real? It's just what I need most in the world. A chance to prove myself. And Tom, you've met Stanley, haven't you?
Aye.
Tom's done it all.
I talked her into it. She'll be wonderful.
I'm going to play a mum at last. A granny!
Had to bribe her, though.
He's letting me pay all the young ones as well. Irina and Hedda and Blanche Dubois. Well, she's quite young, really, isn't she, when you think about it? Oh, sorry.
No, Steve is in trouble.
Poor Stanley. I heard about Susan. Walks out in a car. Always knew she was.
No, it's Steve. Our Steve. You've got to help me. I don't know what to do.
Oh, don't be foul. Don't spoil it.
Where can we talk?
Come on, let's dance.
No, who? He's your only son.
Winky. Did you know we've got a son? Him and me. We have. We had him a long time ago.
Where's Bert?
Bert? I don't know. Over there, I suppose. He'll hit you. And now he's grown up. Poor little thing. But you know what? He's gone bonkers. Quite bonkers. And Stan's put him in a funny farm. Isn't it terrible?
We're level. Nigel Keane's free kick given the faintest but most important of touches by Dave Howell. Unlike Saturday, this was
Stanley.
Nelson's header was clear.
God, you look a mess.
And my car wrecked.
Oh, no. Come in. Yeah, chuck that sewerage. Have a proper drink. All this, eh? It's an ill wind that blows nowhere. Because she swung that deal, the young bastard.
Whole string of plays to be terrible in.
Bugger off! That's the third time.
But I'm a bit desperate. I can't get any sense out of her.
Did you ever? Is it the kid? Come on, let's get out of here. Evening, all.
Hello, Bert.
Trouble?
A bit.
Nostalgia lighting.
Red light and bell. Turn over.
Honey?
Mark it.
14, take 27.
Good God!
Action. Cut. Do you see the wire?
I did.
Okay, go again. Save the red.
Yes, well, very good. Keep it up.
Stan. So anyway, the little dog's behind the back.
Come in, Stan. Take a seat. Now, there's no more 25-year-olds, so we'll have to have the 18. Sorry if it's a bit rough.
I told Bert about the knife business and Susan's clearing out, and most of all about Steve and the abominable Dr. Collings.
Face of the enemy. Look at her. She's just itching for it. She can't get enough of it.
Sex? No, no, no.
No! Publicity.
I'm with you there. Yeah, she's one of the Lens Loves Her brigade. She was on the box last night.
I watched it.
Did you?
Well, after all, I do have an interest.
But I don't think she's trying to cure him.
What?
I think she's using him. She's getting what she wants out of him. We're going to be a star case history, Steve and me. One of them, anyway.
What, like old Freud and his Wolfman?
I mean it, Bert.
You could be right.
I am. If you'd met her...
I have.
When?
I mean her kind, pop stars, politicians, crazy with themselves.
She's a destroyer.
Do you want to stop her?
How?
I don't know. Quite. Yet.
All set. You stay stum, Stanley. Give us a start. If we're not out in 20 minutes, send in the Ovaltinis. Right.
What's going on?
Which way for Dr. Collins, sweetheart? She's expecting us.
Well, who are you?
Television.
I'll just find out.
Don't muck us about, Pet. We're in a rush. Which way?
Through there.
Right. Get some shots of her. She's lovely. We use them in the introduction. Up.
Come in.
Dr. Trish Collins.
Yes, but who are you?
Right, okay, kids, set up in here.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Well, we're here as arranged. Dead on time for once, 9:45.
That's right, 9:45.
There was nothing arranged.
Didn't the company fix it up?
What company?
Bloody typical, isn't it? One more like this and I am definitely going to chuck it in.
Trust them to blow it.
Them. They don't care, those kids in the office. Dropping us right in it. Doctor, I can only apologise. As you can see, there's obviously been some sort of oversight. I'm deeply sorry for invading your privacy. All I can say is we'll leave straight away.
Pack up.
The lot.
What was it for?
Oh, never mind, forget it. I'm sorry. Sorry.
But what?
Don't give us a hard time. We are going.
I've got a right to know.
Well, it was just a 5-minute spot in our news programme. Depending on the networking.
Oh, I see.
Sort of a follow-up from your appearance the other night. We ran a tape on that. Bloody good, wasn't it?
It's terrific.
It really got to me. I'd never thought about all of that.
Cut you a bit short, though.
Yes, they did.
Right, okay.
Hold on. 5 minutes.
That was what they were asking.
I don't see why... I mean, you've brought all this stuff. It's still set up. As long as you don't want a lot of rehearsal, I've no time for that kind of fuss.
No, just spontaneous. That's better.
Well, then...
But it wouldn't be fair on you if I didn't give you time to think about it.
My dear man, I can do this off the top of my head.
Fine. Okay. Well, they've given me some notes. Wasted stuck behind that desk all day. Hold it like that. Lovely.
Okay, one take.
There'll be some sort of studio introduction.
Of course.
Up to speed?
Yep.
Right, here we go. Dr. Collings, a great many people have heard and read your views lately on the subject of mental disturbance. Some regard them as controversial.
A stock reaction to anything original.
What you say is that the unwholesome pressure of family life causes schizophrenia, in short.
Oh, a bit too short. But to susceptible members of the family, yes, it can.
Is that very original? I mean, that idea was a big vogue in the 60s, but now a bit old hat, isn't it?
If you read my book, The Cauldron, you'll find I've gone a great deal further. As many as 1 family in 4 carry the ingredients of disaster.
1 in 4?
The key factor is the behavior of the father.
But that's horrifying.
It is.
What sort of proof have you?
Well, obviously plain external evidence, the family history, but also...
I believe you've struck a new source.
I have. The delusions that these patients suffer from, they're not nonsense. They can provide an entirely new approach to the science of psychology.
I believe you have a patient who believes his father's the devil.
Not consciously. I have to work on him to bring it through, help him to assemble it.
Does he meet his father?
No, not anymore.
You've forbidden it?
Of course, it could be hopelessly confusing. And what matters more is this vital probe into possibly the deepest levels of the human psyche. I hope to discover proofs more certain than any of the theories of Freud or Jung or any of their followers.
So, really, you're treating this young man as experimental material?
Well, he's a patient of mine, of course.
He's a guinea pig? Yes, he's a guinea pig.
You?
The boy's father. He's come to see his son.
This is a trap. You've set this up between you. It isn't for a program at all. Oh, my God. You'll regret this. You'll regret it, Mr. Stanley Duke. You're not gonna get him. He's mine. I can keep him for as long as I like. I'll put him away where you'll never see him again. Do you hear that, Stanley? Mr. Stanley bloody Duke? Where are you? Where is he? Who are you? What are your names? I demand to know who you are! You're gonna suffer. I'll see you all in prison! You'll get locked up, and you'll never get out! Nobody'll ever let you out for a whole lifetime!
Time's still running.
What happened to Dr. Abercrombie?
Ah! 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 Ah!
Listen, Dr. Collings is in trouble. You better get down there.
Mr. Duke? What's happening?
Somebody being found out. Steve? Steve, it's Dad.
I figure they take it in, Mr. Duke. Always.
Steve, listen to me. Listen, you didn't do it. What I said. You didn't hurt Susan with a knife. You never hurt anybody. Steve, I'm going to look after you, I promise. You understand, Steve? I'll look after you. All your life.
Double time, Bert.
Okay.
Okay. Where is she?
Gone.
What?
Pulled herself together and ran for a car.
You've got the tape?
She knows we've got it.
She's not a bad woman. Yes, she is. Perhaps she is. Who can tell?
She says she's resigned. Let her to follow. Goodbye. Mr. Duke, I don't think you've much to worry about. The place will be properly run now that they've got rid of that maverick and returned to good orthodox practice. I wish I'd been there.
Steve? Steve? Is that you?
Sue?
It's so carefully made. Stanley?
She had that look the day I met her. 100 warning voices were yelling, "Stan, you mustn't. There's too much damage. Don't get caught again." But I thought, to hell with those voices. I suppose, being the sort of man I am, I want to get caught. I do. I do. I do.